Hey everybody, this is Mrs. Colvin, your TU librarian, and I am making this video to show you guys how to get on to SORA, which is an online ebook platform. And this year we have free access to it. So you now have access to thousands and thousands of more online books. Just in case you can't find that book that you're looking for in our library, SORA will be another option for you. So right now I have open a new tab. And if you go and click on the TJUHSD apps in the top left-hand corner where your bookmark bar is, and then scroll down and click on the Destiny link. You will have to log in. So if you click Tulare Union to let them know what site you are on, and then click to log in the right-hand corner, and you guys can click in the blue bar on the left to sign in with Google. I'm going to log in with my admin Destiny account, and then you will have full access. Once you are on the home page, if you scroll to the bottom where you see some reference links, you'll notice towards the bottom one called SORA Online Library. If you click on SORA Online Library, you will probably first get a message where you'll have to click to try again, and then it will ask you for your location and to click on your school. You're actually going to be clicking on Tulare Joint Union High School District because this account is through our district, not our specific school. Once you do that, it will ask you to click on your school email, and then you will see what I see on my screen right now, which is the Southern California Digital Library. Now on SORA, you can search for books a few different ways. Like we do on Destiny, you can simply click in the search box and you can type what it is you're looking for. You can type the author, you can type the title of the book, and see what comes up. I just typed in Diary of a Wimpy Kid, and all of the books that are in the SORA online library come up. You can also click here to see more. Okay, another way you can explore and find books on SORA is to look at the pre-made categories that SORA has created for you. For example, this category is read by a celeb. So all of these books are audio books. Anytime you see a little headphone symbol, that means that it's an audio book. And all of these books in this category are read by celebrities. You could click here to see that over 130 books in that category. Just added are the newly added titles. And the titles go on and on and on until you get to the bottom, which might take a minute because there are so many books. At the bottom, you'll notice that SORA also categorizes by popular subjects. So if you don't know the author of a book, the title of a book, to search in the search box, and you don't really know a category, maybe you know a subject that you're interested in. For example, maybe you really like romance. You could search in the over 4,500 online books. You can look in fantasy, thriller, historical fiction, anything that is of interest to you. Okay, so that's how you access and search in SORA. Now I'm going to show you how to check books out and also to put them on hold. So right here I'm in the World War II historical fiction category, which is World War II is something I'm interested in. So I'm going to click on this category to see the over 110 books in this category. Now, as you're looking at the books, when you see next to it the blue borrow, that means that no one is currently reading it, and you can click to borrow that book. I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm going to click to borrow Warlight. And once I click the borrow, SORA is going to add the ebook onto my computer. And the whole book is here. In order to flip through the pages, you simply click on the right side of the page and it will turn the pages for you. Now let's say you're done reading for today, but you want to get back to the same spot tomorrow when you continue reading. If you put your cursor and click in the middle of the page, you'll notice that the toolbars reappear. The top right-hand corner, you have a little bookmark tool. Click to bookmark this page. And then let's just pretend that I logged out and I came back to, I logged into SORA again. Down at the bottom, you'll notice that once you log in with your school account and connect it to your email, you have your own shelf. And here are all the books that I currently have checked out right now. And this is the one I just checked out, Warlight. So I'm going to click here to open the book. And you'll notice that I'm right back where I bookmarked my page. Now you also have some other options with the books. Let's say you read the first 20 pages, you're not really interested in the book, so you want to return it. SORA normally gives you about 3 weeks to read the book. When you're getting close to the end, if there's nobody who has it on hold and is waiting for you to finish, you can just automatically renew it right here with options. So you would be able to go here to renew and give yourself 3 more weeks. But if you decide this book isn't really interesting me, you can click on those options and click to return the book, and now someone else can read it, and you'll notice it is now out of my shelf. Okay, I'm going to go back to Explore to show you one other thing about how to put books on hold. So this category is books that are also movies, which is a really popular category. And I'm going to click on the 480 books in this category. Now we see several borrows to begin with, books that are not currently being read, so you could check those out. But as I scroll to the bottom, I am eventually going to come to a book that is already being read. And of course, I've probably picked the one category where, oh, here we go. So down here, we see some books that instead of having the blue borrow, it says place hold. That means that someone is already currently reading the book and there might be a wait list for it as well. But you can click to place a hold, much like you can do on Destiny, although in SORA, you do have to wait for the book to be available. So if I click to place a hold, it's going to tell me how long. This one says unknown wait. If I click on that again, it tells me that I'm 10th in line, 0 copies in use, and 10 people waiting. So if there are no copies in use, I'm probably not going to wait for that book. But let's say I decide I want to read. I can also edit my hold if I would like to. But I am going to go to this book, Malibu Rising, and I'm going to place a hold on that one. So this one says about 24 weeks. That's quite a long time. I probably wouldn't wait for that book. I would find another book that was ready to be borrowed. But if you click on it again, you'll see that I'm 62nd in line. There are 6 online copies and 10 people waiting per copy. So it gives you more information about how long you're going to have to wait, how many people are in line, and how many copies they actually have in their library that can be checked out. Okay, so that is SORA. It's fantastic, especially, like I said, for books that are constantly checked out in our library, but you really want to read them. Now through SORA, you have free access to them. Now, let's say you have an English class where you have to have points and you need to make sure that you have a book that has an AR test. Most English teachers have an alternative assignment, but if you really need to know if a book has an AR test and how many points you can earn by taking that test, if you open up another tab, you can go to arbookfind.com. And when I click to search, normally it will ask you to log in. I've been logging into this all day, so it just automatically logged me in. You will normally see down here in the bottom left where you can tell AR Bookfinder what your role is. You can click on student and then submit, and then you will come here to the quick search. So let's say you're reading It Will End With Us by Colleen Hoover. If I type the title and do a search, and there is that book. It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. So there is an AR test. The book level, which is the BL right here, is 4.6. And the AR points you can earn are 15. Now you can also search, if you go to advanced search, if you don't know the title, but you know the author, you can search by author. If you have the ISBN number on the barcode on the back of the book, you can search that way as well to see if there is an AR test if you have to have one. I hope this instructional video helps you. If you have any questions or if there was anything confusing, please make sure you email me, Kathy.Colvin, and the rest of my school email will pop up. Email me any day, anytime. I am here to help you with all of your library needs. Have a great day.